tankers, what is up? This is Alexbuildit, and today we'll be taking a look at the Tier 8 premium tank destroyer, the German Jagdtiger 8-8. But now for some history. In late 1944, Germany was looking for a way to deal with the advancing Allied forces that kept being thrown at them en masse. While the Germans had better equipment, better guns, they could not deal with all the mass, the amount of men, the amount of tanks that America kept throwing at them again and again. What they needed was a tank, which they named the Jagdtiger, that could take multiple hits and not be knocked out, and could easily destroy Allied tanks in 1 to 2 shots. I'd be thinking, oh, it's a Tier 9 Jagdtiger Tier 8. Not exactly, because it does not have the amazing gun of the Tier 9 Jagdtiger. It has the 8-8 gun, which is very fast firing, low damage cannon. The reason that this happened, and that this is even a tank at all, was because they did not have all the guns they would need for the normal Jagdtiger. They improvised by putting 8-8 guns on them. It did really well in combat, not the 8-8. The 8-8s never saw combat, but the Jagdtigers did well in combat, but were eventually surrendered in World War II. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this tank. Now one thing you have to learn right off the bat is that where the weak spots are. Weak spots include the sides, and the rear, and the lower frontal glacis. However, the rest of it is strong, and I do mean strongly armored. The gun mantlet, if you hit the part by the gun, that's not going through. I don't care who you are, what gun you got. If you hit that shield right next to the gun that's connected to the front, it's not going to go through. If you hit the sides, high penetration guns, which are the nemesises like the BL-10 on the ISU-152, are annoying because they can penetrate you when you're hauled down when you're hiding the lower glacis. 250 millimeters in front, again that's part by the gun mantlet, and the upper glacis, which is pretty well armored, but if you switch to APCR on most tanks, you'll probably be able to penetrate it. 12.24 rounds per minute, I buffed that with my loadout, which you can take a look at below. Aiming time is really good, it's like a laser cannon. When you fire, it is accurate, and I do mean accurate. It weighs a lot, it's kind of slow, especially in the traverse speed, but if you're going in a straight line, its speed's okay. Quick guide to how to haul down. You'll notice right here that I'm not showing my lower glacis, the part right below the machine gun. Oh, okay, that on that plate. The plate below the one that has the machine gun on it. You'll notice I'm not showing anything, and he just keeps bouncing off that gun mantlet, which is just so troll. I can keep firing from this position, but if you angle too much left or right, like right there, I angled a little bit too much to the left, he was able to hit the side. You have to be careful about that, because that's where your ammo rack is. If they hit too many times there, you will almost guaranteed to explode. And now to show you what a hull down Jagdtiger looks like. Now with armor piercing, he's going to crest the ridge, you're going to see. Take a look at how red that is. Know where that's going to go through. And the machine gun port, it won't penetrate either. Now with APCR, I'm at the weakest part, right next to the gun on the left and right, not the gun mantlet. It didn't go through, not even close. But notice the reload, how fast I'm reloading. Easy shot on the T25-2. Another shot, we'll finish him off. I accidentally bounce one because it hits the roof and not the tank itself. This Jagdtiger does something dumb. He breaks cover, and I'm able to hit the lower glacis, which is really weak to fire damage. You have to worry about that. The engine will get destroyed like you've no idea. He busts it several times because I'm showing the upper part of my tank, though the lower glacis is usable. I just keep whamming him over and over and over again. Next shot wins. I get one into him, he dies. Now I'm going to talk about the tank itself for a little bit. It has premium matchmaking, meaning it never ever sees Tier 10 unless you're platooned with another Tier 8 that can see Tier 10, like a T30. T30 and Jagdtiger 8-8 are not a good combination. Try it with an IS-6, it'll end up much better. Now this thing has a rate of 12.21 rounds per minute, but if you use vents, you already buffed it up by half a round to 12.7, and if you use gun rammer, then you just buffed it up to about 13 rounds, 13.2, 13.3, and if you use German chocolate, which I don't have loaded out here, I'd actually forgotten to install that on my tank, though that's what I do suggest using over engine boost, which was an accident again. Move forward. You can buff it with German chocolate up to around 13.8, 13.9 rounds per minute, and that is excellent. One shell every 4 seconds that does around 200 damage. Can go as low as 180, as high as 260, which is rare, but it is certainly nice to hit. I'm following the charge here. I'm playing rather aggressively, because whoever gets this next location over here, I know has a certain vantage point of everyone else. I want them to keep moving. If we can get there before they're fully up, I can perma-track people. That means hitting the wheel over and over again so they can't leave. Could have done this with the tortoise, but he wasn't in a good position to do so. I switched to armor piercing composite rigid, and I ram him in the spot that I know is relatively weak.
tortoise can be a real issue unless you get a good angle on them. Otherwise, it's just hitting the roof instead of the engine like I just did here. Yeah, that bounced. So did the E75. I get a shell in, it destroys him. I'm getting hit on the side, that's a huge no-no, I gotta keep moving. The Caravan decides he's done with this, and he decides to leave, which gives us a perfect chance. Now, I'm aiming at the track. I want to immobilize him, that way we can just keep hitting him over and over again. I hit the track, but not enough, and he's over the ridge before the second shot has a chance to go through. I turn left and see a chance to wham people from across the way. Notice the amazing accuracy of this gun. It is like a laser. And there, right there. I randomly shot just in case he was still there, and lo and behold, he actually was. I get a shell in from right here. It is accurate, people. Just look at that. Come across, you see an opportunity for maybe a few more kills. T-29 showing me his side. I wait for a good shot. It goes through, right through his wheel drive, and kills him. I see a need to actually move up here. Team's having a little bit of trouble, not too much, but it's enough to worry a little bit about. I see this IS-8. IS-8s are an issue. If they hit your lower plate, you'll get in big trouble. I want to finish off the Caravan. I'm not so worrying about the IS-8. That was a mistake because I was trying to kill steal here. It worked. Another kill. I got 4 of the 7 kills so far. And now it's time for me to start worrying. I turn on a PCR so I can try to penetrate. And now I activate Adrenaline. I want to get the kill. I keep reloading. I'm risking my life because unbeknownst to me that you can't see in this picture yet, there's an Object 704 aiming right at me, and he bounces. When he crests the ridge. He misses barely. That would have killed me probably then and there, unless he hit the part by the gun. Any tanks mounting the BL-10, the ISU, or the Object 704 they should be your priority targets. They will punch right through your armor. You're going to hull down, and that is annoying. Now, if I'd actually activated my engine boost here and been a bit more decided early about where I wanted to go, I could have gotten 7 kills, but I made an oops right here. If I moved just a little bit faster with the engine boost, I could have probably gotten that kill. The slow traverse speed did that for me, unfortunately. Well, I'll still take 5 kills as it looks. I see this last IS-3. IS-3s are easy kills, and with such an accurate gun, you can effectively hit around the tank you want to hit. Like if you're aiming for a certain module like the ammo rack of an IS-3, you can aim right for it. I do not get an ammo rack as you probably think. Right here, I get a shell in. Ammo rack switches the front of the pike nose, like where I'm aiming right now. That's a better chance of hitting the ammo rack. Look at that reload. Up and fire, just like that. 6 kill gun, not too shabby. It's a great little tank. Great little tank. Tier 9 armor at Tier 8, I'm in. I'm so in. And I get my 76th mastery. I have that many masteries on here. A pool, sniper, more damage, more kills, more experience, more medals than anyone on either team. Managed to be involved with all 7 vehicles. Almost could have killed that Object 704. Heartbreak, I tell you. On to the next match.
So, I'm against Tier 6s this time. My speciality, can easily dispatch them in 4 to 5 shells. I'm going to head towards the place I know that has the best hull down spots, which is in the town. You can use the edges of the buildings right next to the poles, which not only serve as excellent cover if they manage to hit the poles instead of you. You can also put your little glacis behind the little stands, which will go up there so you can take a look at. Instantly head that way. Trying to see if my team is actually here or not. Seems like there's almost no one making any movement whatsoever. There we go. Finally, some people moving. Gonna need help pushing through this town.
See the poles of the buildings on that what looks to be like a cement concrete base. You can hide your low bases behind there. Like if I wanted to, I could have stopped right here and aimed through the poles at that next corner, but I decided to keep on moving. You'll notice you can do this on your left too. So enough pausing that, I move forward and I take a look. There's a Tier 7. Nice. And he's showing me his other side right there. Oh, I managed to hit the part by the gun where it's a little bit red. The penetration on this gun is good, but at times it is lacking, which is why I carry about 10 rounds of APCR. You'll notice I remembered to mount German Chocolate this time, aiming at the lower glacis of his tank where I know the engine should be. Keep firing again and again. He's doing absolutely nothing about it. You'll notice that awesome gun, awesome gun. One more shell, and it gets stolen. Yes, thank you, Tiger 1. I move forward. I notice they're all flanking us. I gotta get over there as fast as possible. Score is currently 1-1, 6 guys on each team remaining. Switch back to armor piercing. I'm reserving my armor piercing composite rigid for emergencies and emergencies only. I see this guy, he had a good shot at my side, but I just keep on moving. I gotta get past this area so that they can't retreat. Around this corner, and I see a poor tier 6 with really bad penetration, but to be like. He bounces, and I just keep throwing shell after shell right into him. Oh, that one hit his gun, otherwise I would have hurt him more. I see I have a chance. I do not want to let this guy escape, because I have to deal with the guys on my right. If I start looking at them too long, this guy will pop out, and with huge damage, like 300 to 400 damage from that gun, that will really decimate me, so I need to get rid of him as fast as possible. Boom, got rid of him. You'll notice I took about 400 damage, but honestly, I think it's worth it to have prevented probably a little bit more. With such a slow traverse rate, he may have reloaded twice by the time I had charged. I move up, I see this T-34, I also see a T-20, and yeah, this is craziness. There's lots, and I do mean lots of bad guys over here. Fire through the haystack, out the other side, hit a shot. I'm aiming for his ammo rack, which is towards the front of the tank. We just lost one of our M4A3E8s. Oh, I guess, see a good shot right there. Boom, that's the end of the 1776 T-34. Adios! I'm forward, trying to figure out what the heck to do. There's a cannon one. I really want this kill, but this Tiger 2 decides to move in front of me so I can't get a good shot. And he takes that. There's the T-20. He's making a run for it, so I decide to take the shorter route. Angle right. He walks right past my gun. I'll gladly shoot into you several times. I got another good shot. I'm just following him. My traverse rate is just good enough to keep up with him. Boom, the end of him. He shouldn't have tried to run. He should have tried to flank me. Flanking Jagdtiger 88s is the smart thing to do. Such low traverse rates. What you don't want to do is you don't want to ram Jagdtiger 88s. If you're trying to flank them, you accidentally hit them. With 90 tons of weight, it's not something you're going to want to touch. So 4 kills. I managed to do a lot, and I do mean a lot of mopping up. I couldn't make it up those stairs at that angle. Strange, that's why I didn't keep moving forward. I really want this kill. I want 5 kills. Tiger 2 manages to hit him once more. I need to keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving. There, I got a better angle on the stairs. I bounce off his gun mantlet. Oh, the only place that was even slightly red on the side of the vehicle. The front was red, obviously. Move forward, get a better shot, and that's the end. I hope you enjoyed just watching some of this gameplay for this awesome tank. I recommend you get it. It's a really good credit earner too. It has one of the highest credit earning potential in game, though I don't earn as many credits as you would probably expect because I run so many premium consumables. 60,000 credits, I got a Mastery, Top Gun, Radley Walters, more damage, more kills, more experience, more medals than anyone on either team. Most efficient, and could have probably gotten 7 kills, I was just a little bit more smart. Anyway, thank you for watching this Alexbuildit production. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell me in the comments below what tanks want me to review next. I have a whole bunch of premiums which you can look up in-game under my account. You can request certain premiums to be listed and reviewed. Just let me know. Alexbuildit out, Blitz On, and enjoy the Jagdtiger 88, folks.